What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? We're in the bush today. This is the second time I tried to film this video. We were over at the skate park before and we just had to get away from the wind. Cut to flashback footage. Yeah, way too windy. Fuck. But yeah, today we're talking about 5 hard truths I learnt when I became a full-time artist. And I think this is some tough love for some of you. Take it or leave it. Take it how you want. Today we're diving into the 5 hard truths I learnt when I became a full-time artist. Not to scare you off, but to prepare you for what's real and what the reality of it can be like. Because the truth is, this path is beautiful, it's wild, and sometimes it's brutal. So let's talk about it. Cue the intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Jordan T. Mystic, and as always, I am your host. If you are new here, I am an artist from the Blue Mountains, Australia, and what we do here is we create more creators. There's 5 hard truths I spoke to you earlier in the intro about that you must learn when you become a full-time artist. But first, one thing we're going to do is we're going to put the magical Tony Hawk's timer on. There we go, 5 minutes on the clock. Thank you very much. Next thing we do, I don't love this angle. It's a little too close. Let's widen it a little. All right. You see, I know plenty of talented people, insane illustrators, phenomenal painters, but most of them aren't full-time artists. So why? Because this life demands more than talent, my friend. It takes grit. And if I'm honest, a little bit of delusional belief in yourself, especially when no one else believes in you. It's kind of necessary. Talent's the spark, but that I can't think of the word for it, that keeps you going, that makes you the artist you are, that core, that drive from your soul, that sense from in your chest, that you know exactly how to do this and you know what you're doing. That comes from consistency, not talent. All right, I'm going to keep playing with this angle, I think. So what I need you to do for this second one is maybe I'm going to get you to move over here on me this time. So yeah, ready? I'm going to snap my fingers. Very good, guys. You're getting good at this. I'll give you that. Are you sitting down? Because the next one is you're going to be working a lot more than a 9 to 5. It sucks to hear, but it's the truth. I myself have had plenty of nights, late finishes, early starts, and let's be real, most people quit their day job to work for themselves and they end up working 3 times as hard. There's no sick days and no one is going to cover your shift. You are the artist, the accountant, the social media manager, the admin, the content creator. You're everything, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, sometimes you will be up painting or drawing until 2 a.m. while your friends are out having fun, drinking, partying, smoking, whatever they're doing. That's the cost we pay. Are you willing to pay that cost to get to where you want to be? Because that cost is yours. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, you're working on your dream. Because when you work for somebody else, you're working on their dream and building their business. You're building your dream and it's yours, not someone else's. All right, so this one I'm going to need to head over to the swing for. So very good, guys. This is not the most comfortable swing, if I'm completely honest. So I want to make this one quick. Good thing it's not the most comfortable topic to discuss, because we all know this is one of the big 3 that you don't pull out at the dinner table. Ooh, it will test you. There will be times in the beginning where you feel broke as hell. You'll question your worth. You'll underprice your work just to survive. But if you don't learn the business side of all of this, you'll stay stuck. And I'd say that's why you're here, because you want to get unstuck. You've got to know your work and be able to back it up with strategy, not just vibes. You know, art is sacred. Yes, absolutely. But it's also a business. Okay, this seat is killing me. I don't know what kind of person sits in this seat, but it must be a very small child. So we're going to move back over to the tree where it's way more comfortable. Let's go. You guys are getting good at that. This magic thing's a bit tough though. I'm starting to get a bit exhausted by it. I think the next one I'll just move the camera. I'm getting sick of teleporting myself. Hurts the head. Number 4, ladies and gentlemen, is that your mental health will be challenged. When your work is your soul and nobody gets it, that stings. When months go by without a big win, that hurts. And when you're your own boss, there's no one checking in on you except you. You see, self-doubt, burnout, imposter syndrome, they all visit, more than once too. You've got to build routines, support systems, and reminders as to why you started and why you should keep going. Because art can heal. The process will break if you let it. This last one, I need you to come a little bit closer for me so that you hear me. You really, really listen, okay? So come closer. I'm going to click my fingers and I want you to just come closer for me, okay? Don't worry, I don't bite. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Because the hard truth number 5 is that success might look a little bit different than you think. I wanted you to come nice and closer because this one is hard to understand for some people. We have a societal understanding of what success looks like. But that's not what an artist's success looks like. It doesn't have to be material wealth. It just has to be what you want. What lifestyle you're trying to achieve. Because you left the workforce for a reason, or you're thinking of leaving the workforce for a reason. And what good is it in creating a business and a career if it's not going to be a lifestyle as well? You left to create a more creative lifestyle for yourself, probably a more peaceful lifestyle. Probably a lifestyle like mine where you can go out into the bush during the middle of the day or the skate park or something like that. Paint all day, draw all night, and do whatever you need to do during the day. Go and see your friends, have coffee, whatever it may be. We grew up thinking that success means gallery shows, viral social media posts, 6 figures in sales. But the truth? Some of my proudest moments were the quiet ones. Things like when children tell me that my mural inspired them to make art, feeding my family off the back of a passion I almost gave up on, or even hearing someone say, that piece made me feel seen. That's the shit. Those ones are the best. Especially that second one, providing for your kids. That's through a painting, a drawing, yeah. You might not become famous. It's not the point. And if you're creating honestly and living with purpose, that is success. This lifestyle as a full-time artist is not easy, but it's worth it because it's real. If you're chasing this lifestyle, then I respect you deeply. Just go in with open arms and an open heart. So if this hits home for you, let me know in the comments. Any hard truths that you think I might have missed, that you may have experienced to help this community understand what they're in for. This is hard love, but this is appreciation for my community because I want you guys to succeed just as much as I did. And I wish someone had told me these 5 truths before I even started. Kind of glad they didn't because it might have scared me off a little. Probably not. I love what I do. And if you want more real talk about the hard truths about the artist's lives, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say today on 5 Minute Fridays. I've been your host, Jordan T. Mystic. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, never forget, stay weird. Have a week. See you in the next one.